right, well, I can't leave without telling y'all my testimony. So I went to church until I was in the 5th grade. And in the 5th grade, my mom was pregnant, and she was going to have a little baby, and I was the only child at the time. I was super excited. My mom had a bunch of problems, and she passed away after a day, my little sister. That was the first type of pain I felt. And I was hanging around older kids, and so I started vaping and smoking to try to numb the pain. When I was in the 8th grade, my uncle was shot and killed. And in that moment, that was the worst type of pain I ever felt. I was very started myself. I was drinking, smoking, vaping, partying, doing all this stupid stuff. I had alternative school basically my entire 8th grade year, and I barely passed my 8th grade year. My parents stopped going to church after my little sister passed away. We started looking for a new church whenever I was in the 9th grade. And I was still doing all this stuff, and we found a church, and my mom started forcing me to go to church so I would stay out of trouble. And so I was going to church for 6 months, just going there because my mom would force me to go. It was this Christian event called the Live Tour. And the first night, I didn't listen to a word the preacher said. I was thinking about just going to maybe talk to girls or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? And so I went. And the first night, I didn't hear a word the preacher said. But at the end of the night, we were all praying. The preacher said, if you haven't given your life to Jesus Christ and you would like to do so now, raise your hand. And I wasn't even praying. I wasn't even talking to God. I just had my head down. In that moment, I felt something telling me, raise your hand. In that moment, I raised my hand. And I gave my life to Jesus Christ. And He transformed my life. I stopped smoking, drinking, vaping, partying. I stopped cutting myself. He took away all my anxiety, my depression. And I like to describe my old self, my before Christ David, as I would have to run to these things, and it was like a cup with the hole at the bottom. And every time I'd go vape, or I'd go smoke, or I'd go do drugs, whatever it was, like, it would fill up my cup. It would fill it up, but it would drain out. And it was like Jesus Christ was that tape at the bottom of that cup, and now He fills up my cup and it overflows, and He gave me a peace that I can't even describe to you, and He took away my depression, my anxiety. And I just want to encourage you, like, you can run to the things of this world, but they will never fulfill you. Only relationship with Jesus Christ will. That hole in your heart, it will fill up with partying and doing all this stuff, but it'll drain out. And Jesus Christ is the only thing that will completely fill that hole. And yeah, I just want to encourage y'all. Dive in a relationship with Jesus Christ. If y'all don't know who I am, my name is David. Y'all can find me on social media, and like, reach out to me if y'all want a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Reach out to me before I leave. Like, I would encourage y'all, like, Jesus Christ can come back right this second. And if He comes back this second, are you going to go to heaven or are you going to go to hell? And like, this is the most important question if you have a relationship with Jesus Christ. Like, He can literally come back right now. It doesn't matter if you get right with God in a week. It matters if you get right with God right now. So give your life to Him right now and do everything for Him right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's now or never. So yeah. I appreciate it, bro.